Hello, YouTube. Welcome to our latest home tour. My name is Amy Gregory. I am the founder of Powerhouse, brokered by eXp Realty. Whether you want to buy, sell, or just live like a local, be sure to like and subscribe because we are dropping new content every single week. And today, this is one of my favorite listings in Mesa right now. The numbers on it are phenomenal. And if I'm not gonna buy it, I feel like one of you should buy it. So can't wait to take you all the way through. Located in the heart of Mesa's Citrus Corridor, this home is over 6,100 square feet, listed at $1.5 million. It sits on just over a half-acre lot in an exclusive gated community. So I think there's only about 14 houses inside of these gates, which means it's fairly exclusive. This is my favorite square mile in Mesa. You have some of the best comps in here. So the reason I love this house is because there's no way you could build this for this price point. Like, you can buy it for less than you can build it. If I were to go and buy a similar lot to this right now, they are listed at 500. Maybe you could get it for 400. And then per square foot to build something like this, you're gonna be at about 350 a square foot. So let me run the numbers for you really fast. If I take 6,100 square feet times 350 a square foot, I'm sitting at $2.1 million. Add on that $400,000 lot, I'm sitting at 2.5. Jump in 250 in landscaping because you're putting in a pool, and you're sitting at almost $2.8 million. So when I look at this listed at 1.5, I'm like, cha-ching, I like the numbers on this. This is listed by my friend and colleague Scott Cook over at Remax Solutions, and I can't wait to show you around. I've walked a lot of homes inside this Citrus Corridor, and one of their fatal flaws oftentimes is that when you get to be over 6,000 square feet, sometimes these kitchens and living spaces can start to feel cavernous, and they feel so big and so spacious, and you lose the coziness of home inside of them. The other fatal flaw is a lot of them are heavily Tuscan inspired. So you might see what I call a whitewashed Tuscan come to market, which is basically where you go in and you just paint everything white and call it updated, but it still has those Tuscan fixtures inside of it. This one really leans more traditional, which I really like. So this house is definitely move-in ready. You don't have to come in and do a lot of renovations on the home. But what's nice is the way the numbers stack up. If you want to do some renovations, feel free. So this home has the secondary stairs here right off the kitchen, which I really love. They've got the wood and the runner on it, which is a recent update. Last time it came to market, it did not have that because I walked it then too. I am obsessed with this cozy kitchen area. We've got a fireplace in here, which kind of feels like I might pretend like I'm living in Nashville or something. It feels kind of like a keeping room, which is, again, hard to find in Arizona, this kind of character that's like built into homes. One of the things I would do, I can tell you this because I thought about buying this. So I've thought about all the things I would do to this house if it were mine. One of the things I would look at doing is I might do those big slider doors right here that meet in the corner to really open this up and brighten it out. You've got this phenomenal lot that's really private. There's no one behind you. You don't even need blinds on your windows in here because it's so private. And if you know me, you know me. I love a good Arizona poolside lifestyle. So I would love to open this up here. Do you need to do it? Absolutely not. But if you want to, the numbers make sense on being able to do it. When we come into the family room over here, you're still adjacent to the kitchen, so you get this great flow when you're entertaining. I always think about it like Super Bowl Sunday. Like, what does a Super Bowl Sunday look like when I've got a lot of people and a lot of things going on? Where is the food? Where is the game? And so this really interacts really nicely together. Right here, though, you also have a theater room, which I think is phenomenal for toddlers because you're gonna put Lion King on in here, but it's also phenomenal for teenagers because that's where the Xbox goes. And I know my teenage boys would be having all sorts of, what do you even call it? Video game tournaments? Is it a tournament? I don't know. But I know that would be heavily used. There's not a basement on this house. Sometimes you can get a basement on houses like this. I'm not a huge fan of basements because I think you can't get your toddlers to go in the basement, and you freaking can't get your teenagers out of the basement. So I like that this is all kind of right here. We host a lot of teenagers on a regular basis, and trust me, I like to run into them on weekend nights. Oh, I'm just coming out to get a bowl of cereal. Hey, what's up guys, what's going on? I appreciate that. Let's head to the backyard and break down what I would do in the backyard. Again, it's fine as is, but the numbers on this work so well that if you want to do stuff, let's do stuff. One of the other things I really love about this house is it has phenomenal outdoor patio space. So this is one of the things I'm always looking for because it's hard to add on and have it look cohesive to the house. So this is all built into the roof line and it's really dramatic. This is right off the living room. So you've got phenomenal line of sight from your front door out the window. You could build a beautiful pool, which we've talked about pool location before, and we'll dig into that on this house. But when you're looking at resale, pay attention to like what the patio space looks like because it's hard to add on and have it look cohesive. So this house has phenomenal bones in the sense that I don't have to move any walls to get this floor plan to work for me. It already works really, really well. So it just becomes, I'm gonna switch out a countertop here, I'm gonna change the flooring here. Those are renovations I like. I don't like moving wall renovations. It disrupts too much of my day. Let's dig into the pool. This pool is located right off of the living room windows and the primary bedroom windows. What I like about this is how it's situated on the house is it's naturally already to one side of the lot, which if you know how I feel about pools, I don't like them chopping up the backyard. So if I had to guess, one of the objections on this house is that the pool doesn't totally match the house. Like you've got an A+ house, you've got over 6,000 square feet, and a lot of these houses tend to have more dramatic pools, which this one is lacking a little bit. Here's the good news. I know this is gonna sound a little bit wild, but I like to be wild. You can actually bury the pool and redig a new one, which I'm gonna say it again. I actually said bury the pool and redig a new one. My parents did that on their house. Other neighbors around here have also done that on their house. Again, this is a renovation that you don't have to do. The pool works, it's beautiful, it's great. But if you want a more dramatic pool in a year to 5 years, just bury this one and make it 3 times as big. And suddenly the math on that still works. If you're into this 1.5 and you spend $250 on a new pool, you have a you have a listing down like inside these gates at over 5 million right now. So you've got a lot of wiggle room. And again, this is a renovation that doesn't prevent me from making dinner at night or driving carpool. It doesn't really interrupt my day-to-day life. So if I'm having to pick renovations, which really this is what you're doing at this price point, you're either building custom or you're going to buy something and renovate it to your liking. That's just the nature of this price point. I would rather redo a pool than a kitchen, if I'm being honest. And this one is set up perfectly to do just that. When we're looking at custom builds, one of the things I'm always paying attention to is where is the primary bedroom placed and how does it function with the rest of the house? At this price point and in this kind of neighborhood, lifestyle-wise, people tend to want the primary on the main floor. They want to have a door to the exterior for like the pool and outdoor living. And then also they want it to be a little bit separate from the main living part of the house so it has some privacy. This primary also boasts a fireplace, which I don't know why people in Arizona love fireplaces, but we love to pretend like we need fireplaces, even though we don't. But it definitely adds character. This home again checks all the boxes when it comes to the primary suite and how it functions in relation to the rest of the house. I always say every home has a story, and if you want this home to be part of your story, it's actually currently on the market. Feel free to reach out to schedule your private showing. I don't think this one is gonna last long. The numbers are just too good on it. My name's Amy Gregory. I'm the founder of Powerhouse, brokered by eXp. Whether you want to buy, sell, or just live like a local, make sure you like and subscribe for new content that's dropping every single week.